You know, that acting stuff, see, I mean, I made my living as an actor in the 80s. You know, we all did as comics. We then went on to sitcoms and stuff like that. And it just, you just feel like you're doing I enjoyed some of it, but like, you are doing things left-handed a little bit because it is your nature as a comic to not be a character, to be as real as you can, to be just, at least my brand.
Yeah.
So it's always a bit of a stretch. And, you know, at some point, you know, the business taps you on the shoulder and says, this is not what you're meant for. And, you know, but it does sometimes takes time to find that. But, you know, Al Pacino, I know him a little bit, and he is a very generous soul person.
Generous. I mean, that story in of itself.
And he also was a guy who, more than really almost all the other actors, he does take this shit seriously. Like he really, I mean, even if you're anything except Shakespeare, is kind of second class. It's like Shakespeare is really what we're here in this business to do.
Right.
We will do other things.
Yes.
And Lord knows he's done plenty of other things.
Yes.
But really, we're here to do Shakespeare.
For sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's.
I followed him on tour when he did American Buffalo. Do you remember that play?
Mamet?
Yeah.
Mamet's been here a few times.
I'm sure.
I love Dave.
And he was
argue,
brilliant.
But I love him.
I'm sure. But he was brilliant in that role, American Buffalo. And I don't know if you ever saw.
What is that about?
It's like three guys trying to figure out how to. I think they're trying to steal a nickel or something. I don't know. I've forgotten. It's been so long. But I remember there's a lot of drama and it's very tense.
No profanity.
It's Mamet.
No profanity.
No, of course not. It's David Mamet, please. No, but it's Al trying to change his life with a miracle, and he plays a very conflicted human being very, very well, I might add.
So you go back to the theater just because of the muscle thing, heart, pointing, Al, restaurant,
really
crayons, and then so you.
So we're back to the crayons. This is great, Bill.
So you, whether you need
my
it or
interview with the waiter, Cary Elwes. That's great.
Former waiter. Let's be fair. Okay. Bill Maher, never waited.
It was about. The actors, the Lee Strasberg Institute, were very similar to the Actors Studio. They teach you Stanislavski, they teach you preparation, they teach you relaxation, they teach you character, they teach you background, they teach you... Yeah, go on.
As a Limey,
yes,
and I say that with affection.
You can call it still, you call.
Who, when I was a kid, the world's most famous, or at least the common opinion that he was the greatest actor in the world was Laurence Olivier.
Yeah.
Who had no use for any of that stuff.
No.
Was he a great actor? Is it just the different styles of the times? Because when you watch old movies, you know, you just have to forgive them for being pre-realistic era. We grew up in the era where, especially in the 60s, like we were saying before, those kind of movies, like the audience no longer accepted just I shoot you and you there's no blood and you just kind of fall in a heap, and you know you had to do everything realistically.
Yeah.
Olivier was pre that.
Yeah, he was heightened realism. I mean, I was fascinated by.
Oh, what a nice way to say ham.
No, I think it's a fair way to say it without being offensive to his talent. Olivier, you look at like Richard III or Hamlet or anything he did, Henry V.
I love him.
They're all great, but there's a heightened sense of reality with the way that he delivers. Obviously, one of the great Shakespearean actors of all time. But even when he's doing Rebecca or something like that, you feel like there's a realism, but it's heightened. For me, it's heightened. But then Marlon Brando comes along, and he pushes that all aside and goes, "I'm going to sweat. I'm going to sniff. I'm going to be." You can smell me on screen, right? You can feel the dirt under my fingernails. That's
actually with Brando, you could smell him, and you could see the dirt under his fingernails.
No, I think that was the point, though, is that he was being. Marlon started to be on screen, whereas other people before him were creating.
No.
Yeah, go on.
It also has to do with the roles you're taking now. I mean, Stanley Kowalski, yes, you have to be that. Spartacus, his nemesis, the noble Roman Crassus, who Olivier played in the movie Spartacus, directed by
Stanley Kubrick.
Thank you. Okay, and Stanley Kubrick, I love that he made like one like classic Hollywood movie and then went, okay, now that I've shown you I can do this, now I'm going to do always stuff that's ahead of the game. But I just wanted to show you
that I can do
I can work with Laurence Olivier and Kirk Douglas, and I can make a big budget, and it's awesome.
And Charlie Lawton.
I still love that movie.
It's great.
Okay, so, but like he's playing this part of Crassus, the noble Roman who captures Spartacus. I don't know if you really want to even be, you know, all that super duper realistic. Don't you just want to be entertaining sometimes?
I think that was the point for me with Olivier, is that he knew how to entertain people. I read his autobiography.
He did The Entertainer.
He did The Entertainer, exactly. But he actually, believe it or not, suffered from terrible stage fright. And this is a guy who's never did more stage plays than probably any other actor of his generation. And he used to go up to the curtain on the stage while everyone was taking their seats, and to build up his courage, Bill, he would open the curtains and go, "You're about to see a performance you've never seen before tonight." And then that gave him the strength to go out there and do that.
He said that to himself. Yeah.
To give him the courage and the strength.
Don't we all do that in our own way?
I
mean, don't you kind of have to psych
yourself up.
Right, before you know.
But he had terrible fright.
Your close-up is coming after lunch, Mr. Elwes, right? And are you going to go have a big fucking heavy lunch? No. You're going to go to your trailer.
Yeah.
I always hated that. Like, when I thought I was going to work in the morning.
That's funny.
When we're fresh.
Right.
And they waste all morning doing the master shot, which they never use.
Right, never.
And then, okay, after lunch, okay, so now I'm hungry, but I can't eat. Because you can't act.
That's hilarious.
Or, by the way, fuck, if you're right after eating.
Right.
I don't know why people try either one, but they do.
That's hilarious.
But isn't it right?
It's true. Always.
Oh.
No, it's always unpredictable. You're on their timetable, yeah? And so...
Are there directors, though, who, like, are more cognizant of that? Because I would think if I was a director, what I would, having at least done, I mean, it's not like I'm this great acting icon. I did some acting, so I know what it was. I would make sure that my actors got their close-ups at the optimum moment.
Sure.
I would re-rig it so everything was working around that.
Bill.
I should not direct. I should not direct.
No?
I know. I'm not starting new careers at 70. I'm happy to keep the 2 I've got going.
Okay.
I used to have 3. I used to tour. I don't do that anymore, doing stand-up. But no, I'm not going to direct. But that's what I would do, because I do remember that frustrating feeling like if we had just gotten to this earlier in the day.
Sure.
And... You know, it's a funny thing, the way I remember the concentration, you know, that you have to keep. It's a nerve-wracking job because you can't quite ever relax.
No.
Because when they call on you, so you can't quite ever relax, even though you have oodles of time to do nothing. You still can't quite relax into it.
You're always mulling the scene over in your head.
Right.
And I find I like it when directors move very quickly. This picture I just did. Dead Man's Wire with Gus Van Sant. We only had
I had Gus here.
He's
Dead
great,
Man's Wire. You're great in it.
Thank you. We had 19 days, so there was no sitting around. There wasn't time to go back to your trailer and hang out.
19 days?
19 days.
Wow.
So once you came out of your trailer, that was the last time you saw the trailer until wrap.
Good.
And so I like that. It's like TV. I mean, I don't recommend it for every picture, but when you have too much time on your hands and you're just sitting in the trailer and doing that, you can overthink the scene and really like go, okay, what if I did that?
Or your life.
Or your life.
Really? Because there's a lot of time in
there. Yeah, too much time. And so I like moving quickly. And
that's a trailer. I mean, I remember being in honey wagons, which is, if people don't know, a trailer is like when you're the star, you get your own trailer.
Right,
and like big stars like have like a permanent trailer.